most African countries and governments are facing a number of consultant engineering-related challenges as well as opportunities. And please allow me to highlight some of them. First, project completion delays, exorbitant tender prices, corruption in big engineering tenders, and protracted disputes are not uncommon in Africa, and this is in spite of the practice of using FIDIC contracts, which spell out allocation and management of risks, as well as roles and responsibilities of the main parties. The question then is, where do we go wrong? And on this matter, I think there is need to review some elements of the FIDIC project template. In particular, the template seems to be inadequate when it comes to guaranteeing accountability for mistakes and weaknesses of consulting engineers. And this loophole apparently leaves room for negligence and subsequent failures to complete projects on schedule and with the right quality, and thereby generating immense losses to the client, including governments. FIDIC procedures for payments and resolution of disputes is seemingly long and costly, as it gives unnecessary space to consulting engineers to unilaterally stop work and even sever contracts. So what do I want to say? Let us put our heads together to find a lasting solution to these challenges, including late payment of contract sums by the clients, of course, which government stands out, as well as late and non-payment of due taxes. Second, there are also significant variations in the quality of consulting engineering and allied technical education across Africa, whose quality often does not meet the requirements of the job market. This is made worse by difficulties of retaining talented consulting engineers in Africa. Quite a good number of top consulting engineers have moved out of the continent in search of greener pastures. Local consulting engineers often face unequal access to funding compared to their foreign competitors. I think this is now time for FIDIC projects templates to deliberately provide for local content and PPP projects as instruments to provide local consulting engineers to beef up technological adaptation and accumulate skills and experience. Similarly, they lack modern equipment and funding for research and development to be able to create Africa-specific engineering solutions. And I therefore implore you to harness FIDIC to step up efforts to standardize and enhance the practice of consulting engineering. Let me give an example from Tanzania. In 2022, a staggering $160 million worth of consultancy contracts, which is about 58%, were monopolized by 9 foreign firms, leaving a meager $115 million, which is 42%, to be shared among 39 local consulting firms. This glaring gap between foreign and local firms underscores the urgent need for action in capacity building. And I urge FIDIC to leverage its dedicated capacity building committee to enhance the skills, knowledge, and capabilities of consulting engineering firms and professionals. And by doing so, FIDIC can fulfill its primary functions of capacity building and advocacy, fostering a more equitable and inclusive landscape for consulting engineering firms across borders. Let me also take this opportunity to urge this conference to consider the potential role of innovation hubs that have sprouted out in many African countries as a platform for consulting engineers to collaborate and share innovative ideas and develop homemade solutions. It is my sincere hope and wish that this conference will also spark greater collaboration of consulting engineers across Africa and foster knowledge sharing. This is, to my knowledge, in line with the FIDIC objectives to promote high standards of engineering professionalism, quality, and ethical conduct, among others. The massive infrastructure projects being undertaken across Africa, alongside the drive to implement the Africa Free Continental Trade Area, are, in my view, fertile grounds and opportunities for consulting engineers to put your knowledge to good use. And finally, I think I concur with the Dar es Salaam Regional Commissioner's view that consulting engineers, I think, need to re-engineer their work in the face of the environmental crisis and its effects that we are facing all over the continent.